But I wanted to tell you just a short little story because this is important about how this song came to be. And it was back in 1940 when Pete Seeger and Woody Guthrie were traveling around. And they went over to Oklahoma and they played a show for the Oil Workers Union. And they got there and there was a lot of children there and a lot of women because they couldn't find babysitters. So there were all these kids and the women were there. And they started the program and they noticed at the back of the room that there was a bunch of men standing there. And they had on these long overcoats. And the organizer, Bob Wood, he went, "Hey, Woody and Pete, look at those men back there. I've never seen those men before. There might be trouble, you better start singing." So Woody and Pete, they started singing some songs and got everybody singing together. And all of a sudden, right after the song, one of those big guys came out. And he stood there and he opened up his overcoat and he had a big billy club in there. And he said, "We were sent by the boss to break up this meeting. But after hearing all your music and seeing what you're doing not doing anything wrong. You're just singing songs for workers like you and me." Said, I'm gonna go back to the boss and say, "Nothing's happening here." Said, "But the next time I come back, you make sure that there's a flag on that podium." Well, they went and left. And all of a sudden, Ina Wood's wife walked over to Woody and said, "Woody, you're always singing songs for men. Brother workers this, fellow workers that. If it wasn't for all these women here, there might have been some real trouble. When are you going to write a song for us working women?" Well, Woody went over into the union hall, into the office, and he sat there with a big bottle of wine. And he was sitting there with his fingers typing away at the typewriter. Pete Seeger was there when he fell asleep. He woke up, Woody's curled on the ground, and the bottle of wine was all gone. And there was a song sitting in the typewriter, and it was this one. And we're going to dedicate it to all the women who are out there on the streets today, standing up, lifting their voice. Maid, who never was afraid. All the queens and the gangs and the company things. Deputy sheriffs that made the raid. She went to the Union Hall when a meeting it was called. And when the company boys came round, she always stood her ground. "Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union. Come on, I'm sticking to the Union. Can't hear ya, I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die." Now the Union Maid was wise to the tricks of the company's spies. She never beat by the company's tools. Always organized the guys. She always on her way. She asked for better pay. She'd show her card to the National Guard, and this is what she'd say. "Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union. Sing it now. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die." So the women who want to be free, just take a little tip from me. Break out of that mold, you've all been sold. You've got a fighting history. The fight for women's rights. Workers must unite. Like Mother Jones, just shake your bones to the front of every fight. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the Union.
road.